We're back at it with Upnorthbear. I'm Aaron Banky, and this is your Bears post-combine thoughts. Bear down, everyone. Bear down. Remember to like, follow, share, and subscribe. All right, now that we got that out of the way, let's get right into it. Everyone is talking quarterback as a priority more and more. And you know what? It's about time. Finally, ding, ding, ding. The league is waking up to the fact that no matter what, if you don't have a marquee quarterback as the face of your franchise, then you're lucky to even make the playoffs. Likely because a marquee quarterback got hurt or the division is trash. Here's looking at you, NFC South. Super Bowl? Come on, man. You have 32 teams. Name the ones that have marquee quarterbacks. They have a real shot. Now, teams that just drafted their face in the last 3 years. Have the quarterbacks shown a spark? Or have they busted? Yikes. How many you got? Let's count them up. How about it? I'm not even going to mention the top 5. If you don't know who they are, you're sleeping hard. Let's start from the sewer. Zach Wilson is a ticking time bomb named Jamarcus 2.0. Davis Mills? Who? Exactly. Fumble Henneke? Pass. Kirk, you like that Cousins. You like what? Having weapons galore and you can't get it done? Ryan Tannehill. Old and never really did much except get paid from a team that didn't draft him. Matt Ryan. 28-3. Mariota, who needs that busted top pick turned career backup? Darnold? Dalton? I see a trend. Stafford? Another old one-shot pony. Comeback candidates rarely win it all. Sorry, Goff and Smith. You are just bridges. So let's pay that guy that another team moved on from and really didn't do squat. Teams that shoot their shot for 500, Alex. Deshaun Watson. Who are the Browns? Maybe the Browns signed Watson to cause a division rival chaos. Just not exactly how they imagined it. Jackson's wants that dollar bill, y'all. Russell Wilson has followed suit. Get paid to suck at football. Never pay a past gem hoping for one last hurrah. TB12 only comes once a generation. And still needs a D. With Brady retiring, the South Bay needs someone. Anyone. Maybe Frank the Tank can win the prize of Mr. Caleb Williams. That dude's gonna be fire. Let's not forget Ancient Rodgers. Don't know. Still in the darkness. It's Carr's year to get paid and not get it done. You have Adams, Waller, Jacobs, and you still can't get it done? What more do you need? Dak is like Superman. Except, is he going to come as Clark Kent? We got our 2 Flash players that are in the hospital all the time, in Tua and Kyler. Must be going by their first names only. Now, don't get me wrong. Paying a quarterback from another team can reward you and give hope. But 4 out of 5 times, those hopes are false. So who do we got left? The 5, Trevor Lawrence, who's on fire on a rookie deal. Mr. Irrelevant Brock Purdy. Just got paid, Mr. Jones. Kenny Pickett, nothing special but on a rookie deal. And our number one, Justin Fields, the most electric player last year, despite having makeshift weapons, a defense that exploded into nothing, and always running for his life. How many you got? I'd say 12, 14 true face quarterbacks. 12. That's 20 teams that should be asking themselves some real questions. Is my quarterback the one to bring home the gold? Can we afford to wait a few years? Is it the coach? Is he just not the guy we thought he was? Because without that guy, or an 85 Bears, Legion of Boom, Tampa 2, or Ravens defense to support not that guy, you won't win at all. How, as a franchise or a fan, can that be the goal? So every year, at least 7 teams should at least inquire about trading up to take that quarterback during the draft. Making it extra nerve-wracking for those 7 GMs is that there are fewer quality prospects each year than teams needing them. So pony up, and that's where we'll start. Ponying up is what the Colts are going to do. That Bill? Pick 4, 35, 79 with firsts in 24 and 25. They get back the number 1 pick and a 24 fourth rounder. Yeah, it's a haul. But when a team doesn't need a quarterback and 2 of the 7 teams are divisional, they drive up the price. Plus, quarterbacks are always more expensive to go up and get. The Colts get their face in Bryce Young. He may break, but break it, you bought it. Next up, the Texans fly to the podium and take C.J. Stroud. That dude's going to be fire. Vegas begins post-Carr with a trade to the Cardinals that they can't refuse. 3 for 7, 38, and a first and 24. It's another haul, but franchise faces get expensive when you deal with teams that don't need quarterbacks. Cha-ching. Vegas gets its face in Will Levis. He needs growth, but has an arm cannon. And with Adams, will be a fun connection. The Bears at 4 is so intriguing. Now, the Bears could go and pick Anderson. But if they can dangle that quarterback carrot again, I feel it would serve them much more in the long run. So let's just say a team falls in love with Richardson through interviews or with his jaw-dropping combine results. Now, before you call this a pipe dream, hear me out. The Lions are a team with a roster trending up and a decent bridge quarterback at the helm in Jared Goff. This means they probably won't have a chance to secure their quarterback and have him develop on a winning team. TB12, A-Rod, and Mahomes were drafted as not the guys to start their career, but to develop, and as soon as they could, we would put them in. And it served them well. Super Bowls. So the Bears and Lions make a trade, oh my. Picks 6 and 18 make it happen. And the Lions get in return Anthony Richardson and a 24 second rounder. So there we have it. The first round quarterbacks of the class of 2023. Let's see how the rest of the first round plays out as the Bears make another move. Even after Carter's combine news bomb, Seattle takes him at 5. He and Will Anderson will be stars. Dropping to 6, Will Anderson will have a chip on his shoulder, and the Bears take him hoping he would be there. Tyree Wilson goes to Arizona, swapping J.J. Watt for a freak on the line. 86-inch wingspan. Just wow. That's 7'2". Not missing a beat as defensive linemen and edge rushers fly off the board. Atlanta snags Lucas Van Ness, another combine freak. His bull rush dominates O-lines. Having missed out on quarterbacks and first-tier defensive linemen, the Panthers trade back with New England, who get their face a much-needed weapon in Quentin Johnson. They do this in a pick swap, 9 and 93 for 14 and 46. The Eagles stick with their philosophy that the trenches win championships. And with Jason Kelsey aging and Sue Malo's probable departure, they add Paris Johnson Jr., making the Eagles have Johnson & Johnson on the line. That's the top 10. Bears trade alert. The Bears see the window closing to get Fields a familiar face and jump to make it happen, knowing Houston is salivating at the prospect of Stroud Smith-Njigba. That jump cost the Bears 18 and 103. Now, I debated with 18 and 79 to make it look right, but in the end, 18 and 103 is what it took to take Jackson Smith at 11. Go Bears. Let's go a little bit faster with the top 10 out of the way and 11. Go Bears. The Texans take stud D lineman Khalil Chansey. Peter Skoronski flies high to New York. Passing once on Witherspoon pays dividends for Carolina. The Packers pair Watson and Flowers together, giving them a couple of flyers for Mr. Psychedelic. Washington gets a pleasant surprise as Gonzalez falls to them. Pittsburgh follows them with Joey Porter Jr. After trading back, it rewards Tennessee with a choice of having both edge and offensive tackle second tiers up for their choice, respectively. Not a bad move. They end up picking Georgia's edge, Nolan Smith, who ran like a cheetah at the combine. So many holes for the Bucs. They fill Gronk's hole with Dalton Kincaid. Seattle uses its second first round to pick Brian Branch. With Carter and Branch, is the Legion of Boom 2.0 taking shape? Maybe. Chargers take pass protection of Alton Harrison. He can protect Herbert on either side. Miles Murphy becomes a Raven. Brian Breezy goes to the Vikings. The Jags take ball hawk freak Deontay Banks. Jordan Addison falls into Daniel Jones and the New York Giants' lap. Pairing Josh Downs with CeeDee Lamb could be great for Dak. Adding Broderick Jones can only help the Bills. Protecting your face is always a good move. Cincy does this by adding stalwart tackle Devon Jones. Mazi Smith's power makes him a saint. The Eagles take Bijan Robinson, running back. With him falling and the Eagles moving on from Sanders, it just seems logical. With the last pick of the first round, because the Dolphins like to tamper, KC takes Siaka Ika out of Oregon. So that's the first round. Trades can be a little bit different, but if that's what we get, I would be totally stoked. Anderson and Nigga Smith as Bears would be so awesome. Go Bears. As always, this is Aaron Banky with Up North Bear. Like, follow, share, and subscribe. Everything helps. Have a good day. Peace out. Well, this is what I get for procrastinating. The Bears jumped my gun and traded to the Panthers. And my video is kind of over. But I'm going to let you guys all see what I had done and all I all said. I hope you like it. Bear down. This is Up North Bear. Have a good one.